What up, YouTube? Yeah, you see it. Tasha K going crazy. She's like, 'cause she got African kids. Yeah, she snapped that on this. Hey, and before y'all get to it, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Big facts. Yeah, I see it. She tripping. But without further ado, let's get it started. Hey, and shouts out to Water God TV. Boy on point. Not to call him a boy, but he on point.
But here's what I would say about the FBA movement. It's no different than the KKK.
The KKK. You see how stupid these people sound?
Meant to divide, meant to separate you, to isolate you, to have you looking at other races that look like you and hating them for no reason. That is the same foundation and principles that the Ku Klux Klan build themselves on, which is protecting their whiteness, their pureness.
Cancel.
Might have to drop a dime on it. Sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
Settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I'm honestly shaking.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help, wealth, and a better understanding self. So check this out, y'all. In this video, we going over how Tasha K. We got to cancel Tasha K. She's spreading misinformation about the lineage that we're gonna have to check her about, right? She's upset because, she married an African, and I guess the rhetoric doesn't fit for her husband and her kids, so she feel like she gotta trash the whole lineage, which is not gonna be. That's not acceptable. All right, I'm gonna go over what she said. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and push me in the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. We gotta give Tasha K the business. So check this out. This is exactly what she said about FBA. Shout out to my boy Don Jeter for sending me this, man. Put me on Tasha K. I don't really even watch Tasha K. I've seen some of her stuff before. We definitely gonna have to tell everybody, for her having this rhetoric for FBA, we're gonna have to unsubscribe. She gonna have to feel our presence. But without further ado, let's get it.
But no, I got a question the other day from a gentleman that entered my TikTok live, and he said, Tasha, what do you think about the FBA movement? I said, oh, you're trying to get me in trouble. He said, no, I just want to know what you think about it. I said, I can't speak on that. He goes, well, why not? I said, because.
Now, first, delineation is the movement. Okay, FBA is not even, you can't even say that's a lineage. Okay, so she needs to understand you got to speak on it correctly. You spreading misinformation and wrong information about us. Let me let her know.
Because my kids are African.
What your kids being African got to do with he asked you about the FBA lineage? You should have been saluting, man. I'm proud of them people for learning their ancestral history and where they come from. We want everybody to know where they come from and be able to represent where you come from. What's wrong with saying that? Listen to this bozo. Check it out.
My children are African. My grandfather is Bahamian. Black American movement. That's not even my platform. We have these groups, these subgroups, these leaders that just ordain themselves And they come out here and they spew what y'all call knowledge to empower Black people and foundational Black Americans to help aid us.
This is done intentionally because she's dating an African. She feels some type of way. This has nothing to do with, her just explaining what FBA stand for. It's just you feel some type of way because you feel like you've been tethered. She's probably one of the number one tether.
And to being a better version of knowing ourselves, knowing that we're Hebrew. Even though your lineage could come from South Africa or Liberia, or hell, your lineage may come from Jamaica, may come from Latin America. You don't damn know.
We know exactly where our lineage comes from. It comes from America. We have facts on this. We done proved y'all with the Albert Perry story, the Louisa skull. We got facts. Instead of y'all saying all of this weirdo stuff, why don't you just address the facts that we came up with? If you don't do that, you might as well don't even speak about FBA because you're going to look stupid once we put facts to you. And she don't want to sit down and really sit down with somebody who really standing on the FBA business because what you're saying don't even make sense. And I'm glad, in her comment section, they was roasting her. It ain't our fault that you have a lineage that's not FBA. You can still salute FBA for what we doing. Let me let her go.
But I feel like that's where we go wrong as a people. Is always looking up to somebody and wanting to be like somebody else, and a lot of us don't get.
We ain't looking up to nobody. We looking up to our ancestors. We looking up to, the history of us being in this country. There's nobody that the lineage, FBA lineage, is looking up to. There's no leader that we saying, oh, this person is our leader. Y'all got to stop with this. She's doing this intentionally, trying to put our delineation movement into, other things that have been proved to be disingenuous. She's trying to tag us into that because of the hatred, because of the jealousy of it. I see the play.
Get to know our best selves because there's a version of somebody else that we want to be. And so to the gentleman that asked me about that, and to the woman who said this, let me let you hear what she said, and then I'm gonna get into this young Pharaoh stuff because this is a good segue into the young Pharaoh topic real quick. Let me pull it up. You don't have the video, Jasmine. Don't you worry. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna pull it up because I just couldn't believe the audacity. And I said, you know what? At first I wasn't gonna cover these topics, but I said, no, I'm gonna cover it. I sure am.
And she's trying to cover it her way. I see what she's trying to do. Okay, she's upset. They called.
Like I say, man, check out Water God, man. You can see it. This is crazy. We got lineage. Look, I got the numbers. I got everything, bro. You hear me? That's my grandpa's mama. And I need to do more research. But at the same time, all in your feelings. Love who you love. Tasha K, it's over for you. I didn't even subscribe to you in the first. But yeah, I bet I don't either. And you big mad. And trying to throw us all under the bus is crazy. What is y'all doing? Y'all big wildin'. Y'all doing too much. Y'all crashing out. And that ain't even for you. You good. But since your husband on that, I guess you ain't. But yeah, we gonna keep this going strong. FBA family, hold the line. Y'all know we up. Facts. We up. Let's do it.